What's going on, Axie fam? Elijah here, back with another video, and today I have one that I'm excited about and hopefully one that will be useful for you right before we go into this next patch. I'm going to be showing you two of the Axies that I am buying right now in this off season and explain my reasoning for it. So here's the thing, in the off season, you don't want to necessarily go and look at the leaderboard of the previous season and just buy the first builds that you see at the very top. The reason for that is because a lot of the time those builds are a little too strong, meaning the cards and move sets that you see there are susceptible to getting nerfed. So you might see rank 1, 2, and 3, go out, mimic it, buy it, and then be holding a bag when the patch comes out. So you need to be careful when you're selecting, and I'm going to start with this amazing aqua that I'm going to be picking up today. This is the Arco Sandal Risky Fish Nemo midline aqua. This is not a backliner. I actually think this might be the best midline aqua in the game right now. It offers you so much durability with two cards that give you 50 shield, and both of these are high damage beast and bug cards, which helps a lot with where we've been in the current meta. A lot of immortal plants, a lot of dusk cute bunny teams, and we do have some aqua damage sprinkled in here with Risky Fish, so it's just balanced. You have speed control that you get to dictate. With Arco, you choose when to speed up, which is not always the case if you have Goldfish, which, you know, they have to hit you. Still a very nice card, Goldfish is, but this offers some different benefits. The damage of Risky Fish and, let's say, Sandal, I think it's upwards of 150 damage when hitting a plant, definitely over 140. And I do not own one of these yet, but it's an Axie that I have struggled facing in arena many times. Whenever I match up against this thing, I'm like, oh, that's annoying, right? You know the feeling, I'm sure. Now, here's the other point for making this selection. When you're thinking about buying in the off season, you got to run through your checklist of what is everyone complaining about. What are the most likely cards to get nerfed? Cute Bunny is one of the first ones that comes to mind, and one of my fellow MT8 Pro teammates actually just made a video on this. His name is 1437. He's a former Dota pro. So go ahead and show his channel some support. You can search him on YouTube. It's Professor Poggy. And he recently just put out a video about cards he thinks might get hit with a balance change. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel. I'll leave a link in the description below. So back to my selecting process. I'm not going to go buy Cute Bunny teams right now. I'm going to wait and see if that is a card that actually gets nerfed. We know Double Talk, people have been just losing their minds over it, so it may get hit with a nerf. We don't know these things conclusively, but it's like every player in the game sort of has a feeling that that's going to happen. So you need to be patient and cautious and wait it out, and then you can make the best decisions. But if you are going to buy, you can see something like this, very unlikely to be nerfed. No one's complaining about Arco or Sandal. Okay, that's the least of anyone's worries. So it feels safe. I love the Axie. I'll be picking this up. Next up, I'm going to be buying this Damage Plant Tank. I really love this build. I've always wanted one like this. I don't quite have one, but as we can see, it's focusing on aggression. We have Scarab, which is a high damage bug card and very useful in that sense against other plants that we're facing up front. Cactus, of course, arguably the best plant horn card in the game. Hotbutt, phenomenal as well. We turn off Sirius on the opponent, and we have a Sirius of our own, which gives us a steal threat and a way to control the game, especially versus builds that take a while to execute. Now, I think damage tanks could very well be the future of Axie Infinity, but we have not been able to realize that at all, because Cute Bunny is just smashing the arena all over the place. So you don't really get a chance to play something like this, which is one of the reasons I haven't bought one yet. When I'm climbing the leaderboard and facing 80% Cute Bunny, it's hard to pull this off knowing that a lot of the time I'm going to be feared twice because of the chain effect and miss two of my very critical one cost energy cards, right? I have no zero cost to get rid of those fear misses. This is one of the reasons you've seen me run stuff like this literally all season. It's because I have two zero costs to deal with Cute Bunny. This gives me a lot of free value and allows me to get rid of those stuns, play my other two cards, and also I need this Bidens for the Grass Snake. So this is what the meta has done. It's pigeonholed us into these really weird builds that you wouldn't normally play. But my hope is that that changes a little bit and that those builds are not quite as strong and we'll be able to get a breath of fresh air and play something gorgeous like this plant. I really, really love it. I'm gonna buy it put it in my back pocket, hopefully break it out and do some real damage in Season 19. Okay, so here we can see that I've assembled my 2 new Axies. I've elected to go with the Hairbird with Balloon this time, a very strong build, quite a rare Axie. I think there's only 30 or so in the game, but you could always do this with a different bird tail, something like Post Fight, or maybe even the last one. That's a very underused card. I don't know how many of those are out there, but you could do that and then use Balloon to get rid of the debuff and still have the Eggshell be even faster and be doing really nice damage across the board. I have a little extra beast damage here in Hair, which is quite useful, so you can see how balanced I am. I've got aqua damage, bird damage, beast damage, bug and plant damage up front. I'm durable at the midline. I think this is a really well-rounded team that I've created. The problem is right now, this plant is still going to have a hard time against all the Cute Bunny. If I was running a bug at the middle that was 32 speed and could sometimes play cards to get rid of the fear effect before my plant goes, that would be nice. And maybe I'll try it, but the problem is that turn 1, right, where you get a good draw, you're not going to even have enough cards at the mid and the plant to make that move, right? You only have 3 energy, and if you get 3 great plant cards, you're often missing 2, which sucks. But for the sake of the video, I think it's still a great team. Hopefully we don't run into too much Cute Bunny, and I'm going to try and play in an arena game. Okay, round 1, we're up against a very interesting front line from him in a Reptile with lots of durability, energy destroy. He has no way to steal my energy. He can simply just destroy it. But of course, we don't really like that. I got a nice draw here. And you know what? I think it's an easy choice for me. Hold the egg, play the damage, draw a card, and we go with the Risky Fish. Now, I'm not ever playing my Nemos in round 1 like this. He can play Goda after I go, since my Aqua goes first. So if I was to gain energy here and he played Goda, I would simply be wasting the Nemos, and it looks like that might be even what happened in this scenario. That's big damage. That's big damage there in round 1. There's the Goda. If I played Nemo, that would have been a complete waste. We take some damage up front. He plays all 3 of his energy, and this is a perfect opportunity for me to egg and get some value out of my plant, or just shield up and get greedy. Because at the end of the day, he really should very rarely have enough damage to kill me here. I'm at least going to last stand in most situations. He just played one of his biggest, Little Branch, which was his biggest beast damage card. I think I get away with it, and I do. That feels really nice to get the value from my plant. He's going up to 4 energy this round. Well, this is kind of risky, but Cactus is such good damage on Aquas. It's almost 200 damage that I'm going to try to do this. I should have played the Nemos this round, actually. That was a bit of a mistake. But it looks like this is going to work out perfectly, actually, because this will not kill me. This will just do some damage. He does draw a card from Bone Sale, but that's Egg Manipulation 101 right there. You're anticipating a round where it's very unlikely he has all the options to like burst my tank and play plant cards. So I go with the egg, which is a little risky, but it pays off. Now let's get some energy. Let's draw another card. I think I'll just go for the kill with this. Wait a second. He's gonna have another Bone Sale here. I would rather use my attack up on a high damage card. Wait a second. This should kill, right? Oh no, I think I made a big mistake. I really blew that. If I play 2 Nemos, he goes down. He's gonna get the kill. I was not a perfect math whiz that round, but it definitely could have been worse. This has gotten ugly. Okay, I'm gonna make him miss. Not a terrible result. I'll get the kill with the Arco here. He's gonna play 1 Cactus. Not the worst thing. I should be due for another egg, which would be pretty dang useful right about now. There she is. Alright. Now this is not going to be the easiest task that I've ever had to accomplish, but I think I just do something like this and save up. I'm going to need 2 waves of attack on this Aqua to win, I think. Yeah, I think I have to do something like this. This is sort of weird, but okay, 132. He's anticipating an egg. It's a good idea from him to know that I'm almost always going to egg here. And he's not going for... Ooh, that's a nice, very nice crit. And look at this. This is definitely... Well, okay, he uses 2 cards. He gets me back. But here's where I wanted to kind of end up, was hopefully having enough shield to survive. My risky fish is probably useless next round. He's going to turn my mouth cards off. 240, so that's got to be some zigzags in there. And I think this just might be it with that crit. But you know what? I think I had him anyway. Pretty sure I would have survived this round. That was so much shield I had. But anyway, we are happy to get that win for sure. And so that's it. I mean, I love this Aqua. And the thing about it is that it's so balanced. You could seriously put anything in the back. You could play around with Dusks, Reptiles, another Aqua. Perhaps we'll see bigger Beast and Bug damage in the next season. Maybe a Risky Beast Koi Aqua will become more popular with Cuckoo. I imagine this team would also be doing a bunch of damage in Arena, as long as we're not only facing Cute Bunny and Grass Snake teams. On that note, I'm going to wrap this video up. Make sure that you go follow my brand new esports team, Meditate Esports. I am super hyped about this. Right now, we have a pro team of 4 players. It's myself, 1437, Sebastian, who was ranked 2 last season in Season 18, and Hasheki, who's an amazing community member, had a nice finish in the last Elite Open, 8th place, and he spends a lot of his time in the top 100 on the rankings. Follow us at Meditate Esports to stay up to date and be part of the movement and see how our community grows. I hope you enjoyed this one. Happy shopping. Be patient. Hopefully the patch comes out soon. We're all really hungry for it. We want some nice changes and a fresh new season. It's been a while. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.